Okay, hello and welcome back to another my YouTube video. Today I'm testing out my new GoPro camera, so don't worry, there's not going to be too many of the type of video coming up. It's merely a test to make, just to see how good the camera is for what I'm going to be doing with it. And this will help test pretty well. So today what I'm going to be doing is checking out the first part of the old Brightlingsea line railway. So we start here on the main line to Colchester. Okay, I'd imagine the train from Brightlingsea would have terminated at Colchester. It makes sense to terminate at Colchester being a big city. So I'm going to imagine the train used to come along this line. I don't know why it wouldn't terminate at Colchester, like it being a big city. And I'm going to put you on my head strap that you're on now, and then we're going to go to Riverno Station, and we're going to show you a bit more along there. But yeah, this is just a test to see how good the camera is. So you're now on a head strap. So you see the railway line there, and I can imagine the train would have come along here on its way to Brightlingsea back in the 1960s, before the line was terminated by Beecham. So now on my bike, hopefully it's nice and smooth for me. So the railway line is just there, and it just imagine coming in your class 105, 101, all up top to the DMU, and seeing this type of views would have been lovely. So again, here's the line, and I know all the views along there. A lot of these houses along there, especially all the multi-coloured ones you can see in the distance, wouldn't have been there. That would have been all open. And I can only imagine, especially on a day like today, look how nice the views would have been. It would have been lovely, absolutely lovely. Come along here in your 2-carriage, 101 DMU or 105, depending what it's running that day, or maybe even a 121 possibly. Alright, we'll get like a bit more further on. But yeah, it would have been lovely coming along here. I mean, you still can pick up the company service, you can't go to Brightlingsea. And here we go, we're right next to the train tracks now, so you may even get lucky to see a train go past. Right, them few cars here, especially along here. Just look at that. You really have some lovely views from the train. Okay, so we're coming into Riverno Station, as you can see just there, the Riverno sign. Fortunately no trains past, but do roughly see enough of it on the way back maybe. Just where we come in, there would have been a connection to that in front of me, and that's like an engine shed. Now I'm not sure what type of engines they stored in there, but because this area, where all the houses got a game, all the houses would not have been here back in the day. All this was a load of sidings in it, things like that. So they all would have been sidings along, and I don't know if it's quite a dock, but those sidings used to go straight along to the hive, the river hive, right down the bottom, and it used to be big port / dock area. So I'm not too sure if this engine shed here housed a DMU, or maybe a H1 or a few steam train, like saddle tank type things. And then we got coming to this building just here. And I'm not sure what this is now, or what it used to be, but it often used to be something to do with engines and trains, I'm imagining due to the fence on top. So I'm going to put you away for a minute, and I'm going to get you to the next part. Okay, so I switched from my other camera temporarily to show you this one part. Now I did forget to mention a minute ago that I do know of an old video which I shot of this line back in the 1960s. Now if I can get permission to use clips in that in this video, I will do. If not, I will leave it in the link below and you can view it yourself. But if I can get permission to use it, it will be quite good. But if not, it will be, a link will be provided to it below, so you can watch it for yourself. Now we're on a bridge now. I'm pretty sure this bridge didn't used to be here back in the day, but I'm pretty sure it didn't used to be back here. But you better see on the video anyway. So I'm going to show you where the line branches off now to the Brightlingsea branch. Okay, so just along here where you see this wall, the line branched off, I believe, either just before the wall or just after. I believe it was just before the wall, just here, along there, the line branched off. It had 2 tracks leading into one track, so it could connect to either line, and branched off just along, up down there, through the trees along there. Okay, so just along here, used to be a load of old trains and quarrying equipment to load barges. the ships, but that one over there. So, a little secret for you, I've actually filmed this before a few times, but never actually, well, not a few times, just one time, but never actually released it. Along there, bit of tree line, just along there. That used to be the old train line. Now we are on the old train line. I'm not going to go all the way down there, there's literally nothing to show you down there. However, we'll go down to one part, just in front of us here. Just so I can show you the views. I didn't break anything coming in over here, just in case anyone wanted to know. I'm going to turn around in a minute and I'm going to show you the views. So, you have this view over here, which you would have seen back in the day, come along here. But that's not even the main view. I'm about to show you the best one in a minute. So, I'm going to turn around now. Now you can't see him. Turn around, see a little tree. So you come along here on your DMU, single line branch, and voila, look at that. This would have been a very, very lovely track to come along. You just saw the old docks over there, or not the docks, but the quarry building, crane, what's over there exactly? I believe it was a quarry, but obviously not that bit there. That's just when they loaded onto the ships, or boats. Yeah, so you would have seen all this coming along here. Would have been lovely on a day like today. Look at that. And obviously all these trees along here, and they wouldn't have been here. So while we're stopping, the views are going away now, fortunately for us. Back in the day, they wouldn't have. They would have still, you know, all these trees would not have been here, and you would have been able to see all the way along here, all the way along. Just a bit higher than this. Anyway, so that comes along there, and then you would have come along there, and you would have seen, especially if it was a day like today, look at the views you would have had. Here we go. So the train line is just along there, and it's literally gonna come along here and come along here now, which we're on it. So we're now actually biking on an old train track off the these routes, and trees wouldn't have been here back in the day. But again, there's the actual train track, and what these trees wouldn't have been here when this train was when this branch line was being used. And you can just see through some gaps there on the fuse. Came with a magnificent along here back in the day. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, obviously, like I said, back in the day, Nick, would have been no trees along here. I mean, you can just about see through there. Again, especially on a day like today, Nick would have been a great day to ride, if it was still going at least. This would have been a great day to ride it. And you see them views, like I said before. I mean, look at that. Oh, can't moan at that. It's quite narrow along here, although this is so reasonably wide compared to where we will be in a minute. So, you see what I mean in a minute, when it gets even narrower than this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, it's a bit more narrow here. Narrower. Keep pronouncing things wrong today. It's worse than this. Trust me on that, it's a lot worse than what we are in now. If only this line was still running today with a 105, 101 class DMU. I do think, however, they need to trim these bushes back a little bit. it would be quite beneficial to a bike rider. And again, and here we go. Obviously these trees there would have been there, but oh dear. Just pausing in here, just to take that view in. Just take a minute to think this train would have come along this direction. Well, this would have been a track along here, and it would have passed this. Now imagine them trees, so the big ones, I imagine they would have been there back in the day. Especially that one over there, that's very big. Now, you can see that concrete post there. We're going to get onto that and why that's there in a minute. There's going to be a few more of them later on down here. So we're getting to why that's there. But, yeah, let's just look at that view, eh? Just look at that view. Lovely. Right, let's get back on track. Ah, pardon the pun. Get back on track. I just realised. That wasn't planned. Again, more posts here. You see them here, quite regular. There you go. You see a lot of posts along here. Again, we're going to get onto that in just a second. At this part of the railway, you see here. Look behind me. Oh, I'm looking in front, but you're looking behind me. Look at them views, yeah. Look at them. And even a few along here as well. But again, yeah, so as we came, so all this wouldn't have been there. None of these trees, none of these bushes would have been there. And straight to the bridge over there, which you'll see in a minute. Straight to that bridge, you get from here, you get all this lovely viewage. Lovely, 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 lovely. Again, so as you can, if I can get permission to use the video, I will include some clips along here, especially in this part. If I can't, then unfortunately you're going to have to watch the video link I should probably after. But just over there, you might better make out there's a part of the bridge, but you'll see that in a minute. Hey, back onto this part. Why is this part here special? I mean, it just looks like a empty plot here, doesn't it? You know, nothing much here. Well, so these concrete posts, as you see just here, they run along down there, and there's a few along here, but you can't see them. They mark a boundary to a house. So a house used to stand here, just where all these brambles are, right in the middle here. There used to be a house, and this house was the bridge keeper's house. And each time the bridge needed to be operated, he used to go out and operate the bridge. I believe after a period or two, after a few years, I believe the quarry shut down and then the bridge was left closed permanently, so the boat couldn't go underneath. I can believe that quarry shut down and then there's no need to go out and open and close that bridge. So just along here, you see these two posts here, these great big ones. That used to be a gate now, it's still a path, but that path used to go off down to Alfred, and they used to shut the gate here. Well, I think they used to be shut permanently, but yeah, there used to be a gate here to stop people walking onto the train track when a train come along. Gate there, and I believe, I could be wrong, I believe there used to be another gate just along here somewhere to go along this way. I could be wrong, however, no, but oh yes, you can just see the post just in there. Don't know if you can see it too well, but you can see another post just in there. I believe the path used to come along here, through here, over this way, and then over that way, which is why you got this other post along there. Because them sole posts just there. You know, you've got a few along there. That's just why there's more down that end, and actually stop people walking onto the train track. So again, you got another gate there. Here, people cross here over the tracks, and again, that finishes with marking house boundary and the boundary to the track. Obviously, way back in the day, none of this would have been here. Absolutely none of this. Now I'm going to go back to the bit as you can pass in a minute. I'm not going to tell you that now, because by the time I go back to that part, I would have already cut it in front of this part. So don't worry, that will be included in the video, as you already know. Now we come out onto the train line here, and look at that. Would you look at that view, eh? God dear. What a superb view to come out on. Now you see the river, obviously there's no way, nothing connecting it, but you see those big metal things in front of us. I'll show you that in a minute, up close. So again, unfortunately, Now, unfortunately, all the trees have grown up since. Again, there's nothing, not bad having trees here, but back in the day, when I've been here, you had a few all the way along here, all the way along this route, having a little look along here. You really come out here onto a great big iron bridge. Oh dear, look, she's noticed that in front of me. Jeez, that's bad. Look at that. Last time I come, I get immediately high like I did before. Put it on the stand. Decent fall over again. Not me, the bike. But last time I come up here, again, it was a look, I'd imagine no longer than 6 months ago. Well, no, a year ago, sorry. I've come out here before, but last time I come, I actually rode my bike. So it's a bit hard to see. It's right up here where you see it's all eroded. I actually rode my bike up, down to where about that seaweed mark is. Up here, it's all level. And it's no longer than a year. Can't have been any longer than a year. And look at it, it's all eroded. Look at that, it's really bad. Can't believe how much it's eroded. So maybe one day, you look behind me, it's all happening along here as well. Maybe one day this train track will, or train bed, I'll probably say the train bed, will be gone for sure. Like most of it will be gone. Like all this will be gone, I imagine, one day. So let's film it while we're still here. And follow it along down there. We're going to walk back along the embankment. But hey, look, you can hear much what I mean. I rode out and this is all level. Just imagine this being level. I rode out and it's up here. I rode out right to the edge along here. All the way along here and it's all gone. It's really bad. Really bad. I'd like to see this one day actually reopen as a train track. That'd be brilliant if it did. Of course, I'd have quite a bit of work to do at a minute, but this route I think we're quite popular nowadays with all the commuters that go into London. But before I go behind, I'm just going to walk back along this part along here. You can see where the old train bed used to be, the old track bed from the colour of the soil. And look, if you look along here, look, you can see the colour difference. I'm assuming like old ash and stuff like that. Like the train left behind all the old oil and grease from the steam used. I imagine that's what that is along there. Could be wrong, but I reckon that is what it is. Can't see any leftovers, any remnants from the railroad data. What's that? It's like metal. That is actually metal, that is. Not sure what it is though, but what it come from, but it's I can't see any remnants on the train days. No ballast left. No form of sleepers or anything like that. Apart from what there's two metal behind me, I'm going to show you. Yeah, look at that. That looks like coal, possibly. I could be wrong. Look at that. Just with my fingers. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'd imagine that black line all the way along. It's old remnants from ash and the steam trains and everything else. So yeah, there's still some evidence that trains should run along here. Now, let's get to the main part. The main remnant off what's left of the train track. It's these. Look, it gets everywhere, don't it? It gets everywhere. Bit of plastic waste along there. Saying they've been graffitied, but goes to show how big these were for a single track. Off the track where they sat right in the middle of these. And you see right on top there, one plate and two plates, which is where the bridge would have sat. And yeah, it would have gone right along there. I'm not sure how many of these posts there were exactly, but you can see here. And it should go right over there. You see two more. I'll get my, over there. I'll get my other camera out in a minute and zoom in for you. Yeah, zoom in now. Other bridge pillars just here. Only up the bank. Slightly different construction again. You got them two bridge pillars, 1 and 2. But it appears to be concrete and everything. So that one, I may actually better walk on it. I think that's safer. But again, for today, be a different day. So I'm not sure when that'll be, but we'll definitely get that done. The train track from that side. Again, I think up from that side you can be a bit more scenic. That side's going to be less trees on that side. And these posts would have gone all the way along, bang, 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 straight up to there. And in the middle, I'm not sure exactly where in the middle, actually all the evidence has been destroyed. Or might even be a few bits underneath the sand, but of course I'm not going there digging and checking. But there may even be a few bits of evidence where the pillars used to sit. But right in the middle, bang in the middle, there used to be a swing part of the bridge, where the bridge used to swing out. I believe it was, I'm not sure what the correct term would be, but open, I'd say, would be the correct term, so the boats could go through all the time. And then when the train was coming, the bridge keeper would run out from his house over in that direction. He'd come over here, maybe not run, but he'd come out from his house over in this direction, over here, and then he would jump onto the, well, not jump again, not jump, he'd walk over to the controls wherever they used to be and close the bridge so the train could come over. Very quick, very nice. Now, I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll show you from this end as well, just in case you want to see. And I was surprised, it's really lost to so long. This looks a bit tilted, really. Actually, no, I mean the natural bollards look like they're tilting, but the part on top looks like it's actually built straight, so it must be planned. Because the metal plates on top actually do look quite level. And then, that looks, no, it's not. But you can see all the old brickwork on top, when they obviously cared what it looked like, they planned it to look nice, all the brickwork. And these boats, it's like in these boats, the expansion stuff in the middle, it's gone, by the look at it, but I don't think, especially in that boat there, and that one, I don't think you'll get in them apart. Maybe these top ones, no, probably not even them actually. I think the only way you get this apart now is if you've got an angle grinder and cut it off. But I think that would be a bad thing to do. It wouldn't be a very nice thing to do. There you go, you can see that one there. That survived pretty well actually on top. Again, you see the two ridges there. I'm not going to point this, I'm holding on to. Yeah, you can see all the brickwork on there. See that it's lasted quite well. Again, you see where the ridges were, where the trains, where the bridge support used to ride on, in the middle of them two ridges. Again, the same on that one. Again, they're both looking pretty good condition. They look like they've got a square nut from them ones, and hexagonal one from them. Yeah, they look square on them ones. I wonder why that is, but yeah, so fortunately this is high as I'm going to go, but you get your idea. Obviously the train would have been higher than this. It probably would have had me again roughly 6 foot higher than this, looking over this. Maybe I should have brought my tripod out and extended it fully. You may have got an idea actually. But just how high this is, or would have been. Yeah, very nice. Let's try next one. So I'd like to say thank you. Hope you enjoyed watching this part of the video. I mean, it's quite nice to actually be able to come out here on a lovely day like it is today and film this. So, and hopefully one day I'll go over that side. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. If you like and subscribe, it helps to see the channel grow. And I've noticed recently actually, while I'm here, that a lot of my viewers do not actually subscribe to my channel. So if you can, subscribe to my channel, and that'd be great. To help the channel tremendously. So once again, if you're on the drive, yeah, we're not on the drive today, but and I'll see you in the next one.